No mai, hoki mai. Welcome back once again to Massey Park, Papakura. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day for some rugby league. We've just seen the men's play, Counties Manukau versus Akarana. This time, it's the women's turn. Anthony Gelling here, joined by Crystal Rota, my dear friend. Great to have you here with me.
Awesome to be here and to be calling another women's game. So exciting to see the rise of women's rugby league at the moment.
Well, usually we see you down there on the sidelines. Great to have you up here with us in the commentary box this time. We're rolling into some of the highlights from last week. Counties dismantling Waikato.
Yeah, this was their first round game. See here, Maitua Federica with a beautiful try there, who's now out injured, unfortunately. It's been some good footy displayed from Counties leading into today. Lisa Rua there with the try. Some beautiful football played by Counties, and I think the best is yet to come for Counties. It's going to be a good encounter here. Anna Tamalolo doing what she does best, running and carrying the ball extremely strong. But I think today, up against this Akarana side, it's going to be a very good game, Ants.
Yeah, we mentioned some of the forwards there for that Counties team. What a game that was with Wellington last week. It's going to be a great matchup, this Akarana side. What's the threats for Akarana?
Oh, you've got the likes of Kai Atai there, who's, has had an outstanding season at Richmond. She's going to be a threat out there today. I also think from last week's game, they had, what's her name? Roy Mata, she played outstanding. She got a couple of tries and just, penetrated the line. She was outstanding for them last week. So there'll be a couple of players. They've got Lydia, who's on the halves as well, who can direct them around well. They'll be players that I'll be looking out for today.
Yeah, so Roy Mata, Amosa Tiro, she's been named in the 13, so a couple of names to watch. Now I have to ask Crystal, you've done a bit of coaching this year. We saw you pull the jersey on late in the season. You're up here in the commentary doing a bit of observation, bit of analysis. Where does your heart lie? We know you love your rugby league. Where does your heart lie?
In regards to a province, or in regards to what I'm doing with rugby league at the moment?
Yeah, where do you like to put yourself?
Oh, I'm actually really enjoying doing commentary. I love being able to call women's games and talking great things about our women and deservingly so. But I very miss playing. Hence why I chucked on the boots towards the back end of the season. But I am excited to sort of just help wherever I can in our women's game, help develop and grow our game for the future.
Speaking of the future, the New Zealand Warriors making some signings for their NRLW team. What's your thoughts? How do you think they're going to go?
Oh, I think they're going to go brilliant. They've already got some good signings, and I'm excited to see the rest of the names that they sort of bring to the table for the 2025 season, because there's so many girls that would want to be playing for the Warriors. Well,
there was one that they've signed, Lavinia Tahalaluku. She not featuring in this rep season, as far as I believe.
She's playing at the Cowboys.
Oh,
yeah. So she's been playing. She's a late inclusion at the Cowboys, so she's over there playing at the Cowboys.
Well, speaking of the Cowboys, Tamalolo at number 8. No, it's not Jason, it's Anna. Great forward pack here for Counties. Definitely, you could say, is the strength of their team, and they are coached by Lewis Papali'i. And today they are taking on an Akarana team. Amosa Tiro, you mentioned the number 13. Who else is the threat here?
Oh, I think they've got threats right across the park. I rate Morris Ponga as well. She's on the wing there, but she's got a good kick. Takitimu Cook as well. She's another good winger, but Shania Louis out the back. When she gets herself involved and brings herself into the game out the back there, she's definitely a threat and one to be watched for. Well,
they are coached by Charlotte Scanlon. There was a rumour that Charlotte Scanlon would put her hand up to play if the Warriors ever got their NRLW team back. I asked her, and she put a big bucket of water straight on that fire. So she's 100% out, apparently.
Well, she's doing good in the coaching space anyway.
She's absolutely killing it as a coach. As the two sides take the field now. Beautiful sunny day. The crowd's just growing and growing. Every time you get a shot of the stand, there's more and more people. So Counties now for late huddle. What's your thoughts on the instructions from Coach Lewis Papali'i for this one?
Yeah, he's had a couple of changes, obviously, with injuries and players out, but I just think, you know, they've got such a powerful forward pack with some damaging, you know, fast edges. So just getting the go forward through the middle, creating some good momentum, and then execution to get out wide is going to be really important for Counties today.
So here we go. Akarana with the first crack at possession here. Keep your eyes on Langatau at dummy half. She's going to direct them around the pack, around the park to get us going. Amosa Tiro up at halfway. Well, the kicking tee's still on the field, not something you usually see. The ball boy's off his game today. So strong tackle there from Taylor Curtis, a little too high though. Up around the head. So referee Ken Arkin. Kevin Arkin, the man in the middle. So with some good field position, here come the Falcons. Langatau sends it left. Oh, wow. There's the big hits that this Counties team has made themselves famous for in these last few weeks. So Shania Louis plays it. 5 meters out. It's Lokotui asking questions. Counties with the answers thus far as they shovel it from left to right. Some very flat-footed running there from Akarana. Langatau goes right. Counties come up off their line, if only just a metre. The ball's ricocheted and passed backwards. So not sure if it's been played at. So the pass from Pickering finds Atai. She finds her front. Langatau. It's a bouncing ball. Lokotui out wide. Little bit of space here. So Morris Ponga.
Oh,
not too sure if they've given the try. No.
No, they haven't.
What's your thoughts on that first little attacking structure from Akarana?
They do definitely have some good structure, and Lokotui there just getting the ball out wide. Unfortunately, just a foot outside there on the sideline, but they're definitely, you know, showing some threats there. Akarana, they're really testing the defense of the Counties side.
Well, I like the look of Lokotui there on the left edge, so keep your eyes on her. And here's the left edge for Counties, Taylor Curtis. Of course, playing without her sister today. She picked up an injury in that Wellington game, as I was telling you before, running into Marianne Collins, the big number 6 for Wellington. Picked up a little head knock, so hopefully she's all right. And there she is, Anato Malolo, a real go forward for Counties. They're a big forward pack to deal with. So it's a slight wind blowing from right to left. It's evident on that kick there. You can see the wind just pushing that ball back. It's going to make it harder for Counties in this first half.
Yeah, it's definitely something as a kick or a half you sort of want to test before the game, see where the wind's blowing, because it's easy to pick the ball up and sort of carry it. In that instance, obviously, out on a full, not the result Danny Nicole Gray would have wanted.
So Danny Nicole Gray, I mentioned her, I'm not sure if you've seen her younger sister play. So she played for Auckland Girls Grammar. She's a year 9 playing at the national comp.
Oh, wow.
So she's one to watch as well. As Langatau down the right edge. Here come the Falcons as that ball just goes into touch there. There's a right eye there from Turua Quedley down the short side. She must have spotted some offside defenders because the referee's given a penalty there. So here come the Falcons. Amosa Tiro at 13. She's got her hands on the ball. She's got a runner inside and outside. She goes herself. Langatel. They look dangerous down this left edge already. What can they do this time? Morris Ponga, she slid into touch last time. This time she slides into a knee of the defender. So just a metre short now. Morris Ponga's at dummy half. Will she go herself? She tips it on. So Milicia plays it. Here come Akarana. It's a dangerous shape. Turua Quedley shovels it on. Here they go. Pickering goes herself. Yeah, baby. 4-0. Akarana take the lead over Counties early in this one.
Yeah, great shape showing there from the Falcons. We spoke to Lydia earlier on. She's just a player that can really engage defenders. Took it right into Curtis. Shania Louis, nice draw and pass, and a beautiful finish from Paris Pickering, who's been damaging this season for Richmond. Definitely a player on the rise who I will no doubt be seeing in the NRLW very, very soon.
Well, that Counties winger Lisa Rua out on that left edge. She came off a couple of try savers last week in the Wellington game. Of course, she had a lot to do that time. 2-on-1. So after the Paris Pickering try, Akarana looked to add the extras. So the kicks push left, flag stayed down. Score remains 4 points to 0. As you can see there, the Counties defense doing their best. But it's very hard when you're a metre off your line and there's bodies flying through. So 4-0 the score, 7 minutes gone. So back underway with a kickoff that's taken 20 metres out from the Akarana line. And they come down this left channel. It was some good defence there from Loto. Nice quick hands there. Just trying to play a little bit wider. Sikini at number 6. She's down the left-hand channel now. That's the way they go. Some great running football here from Akarana. On tackle 5. Let's see what they can come up with here. It's a little grubber. It's ricocheted. So it could still be the last here. Louis Pickering. She's got one already. Oh, wow, great stuff from Akarana. They had some joy there on the set earlier. And they get the kickoff back, run it down the whole field, and they're over again in that right-hand corner.
Yeah, that's some good joy off the back of Imogen Langahito and dummy half. just demanding the ball from dummy half. See there, a little kick through, as you said, ricocheted off, but the support play, the second phase play, this pass here from Shania Louis, to Pickering, and this little tip on back onto the inside for Shania Louis to finish a brilliant team effort try.
So is that great attack there from Akarana, or do you think there's something the Counties D could be doing better?
I think it could be a combination of both, to be honest. You know, they're showing some great shape, but they're playing flat and fast footy off the back of some good momentum, and Langahito just, you know, her direction from dummy half is good so far in this game, but they definitely do need to tighten up, especially on the left edge, obviously where Akarana have scored both of their tries.
So Taki Timukuk, I thought that might have gone over. Millimetre stuff there. It's waved away. Score remains 8 points to 0. 11 minutes gone in this.
Yeah, I feel Akarana really taking the ball into the line, really engaging the defenders. And then the support play has been brilliant so far.
Well, great work there from Louis, because she gave the pass out to the right, got herself back in position, stayed on side to receive that pass. So 11 minutes, 11 and a half minutes gone in this one. Here's the try scorer, Louis. And there's a strong run. Langahito at dummy half. They seem to be terrorising this left edge for Counties at the moment.
Yeah, they do. I just like the way the halves are really bringing their runners onto the ball, taking the ball to the line. Makes such a difference, you know, defensively, because it puts them in two minds. Is the half going to run it, or is she going to give it? And it's asking the defensive line of Counties a lot of questions at the moment.
Well, they're biting off some big meters on that set. The ball comes loose. It's ripped out by Taylor Curtis. A little bit of desperation, perhaps. Just trying to slow down this Akarana attack, which shows no sign of stopping. So a tap and go, catching the defense back on their heels. So Turu Okwedli. She's dropping off Falkafa. Amosa Tiro's calling for it. She'll get it there. Sekine tipping on. Lokotui. Back to Sekine. We've seen this before. She loves running across field with those options. Looking dangerous each time. Counties able to answer the phone that time. Here they go. Turu Okwedli. Louis wrapped up. Let's see what they can do out of this right-hand corner. Turu Okwedli, grubbers. Oh, it's off the knees. Play-ons are call. So referee says it's touched. It's a fresh set of 6.
Yeah, that puts Counties under a lot of defensive pressure here, having to defend another set of 6 on their line.
Well, the pressure is building. Could they go 3 tries behind here? Just about. Purcell stopped by some tired bodies. Counties with a lot of work to do. There's a wide pass, trying to go round him. Pickering off the right foot. Looking sharp, beating tackles. Still going. Pickering finds her front. It's a quick play the ball. Sekine. Akarana down that left edge. Threatening to offload there. Milicia decides to play it. Sekine. Turu Okwedli, short ball. Strong run there from outside. She'll play it. Sekine, Counties on their try line. They had to play it that one, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Looks like they're just going down that same edge where they've found success already in 2 tries. Now they'll get a repeat set for goal line dropout.
How do you turn the momentum around in situations like this? Because this first 15 minutes has been all Akarana.
I think defensively, if counties can just get a little bit more line speed, put them under a bit more pressure. They've got a lot of players running laterally, like Sakene. They need to push up, not allow them to run laterally. You know, if the line's up together, they're going to stop that sidewards running, and that's going to, you know, sort of stunt the momentum that Akarana have at the moment.
Well, they seem to be missing that little bit of whack and a little bit of intimidation that they had over Wellington last week. So here we go. Down this right edge, all too familiar for Akarana. Great defense there from Lisa Rua. It's a real cornerstone of her game that we've seen over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to defend on an edge. You know, she's got a touch background as well. She's, you know, she's good at when she shuts. If she makes the tackles, she makes the decision 99% of the time. She makes the right decision when to shut, when to hold. And obviously she's been playing second row for clubs, so moving out to the wing is a massive adjustment that she's had to make. And I think she's doing a brilliant job at that this season.
What's her best position, you reckon?
I like her at fullback personally. And, you know, she selflessly moved from fullback in our club team, you know, to do what we needed to go to second row. But that's where I prefer Lisa's at fullback.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because she's such a great defender. It's almost wasted at fullback, isn't it? That good defense. Of course, every team needs some good defenders, especially when you got these guys running at you. County's on the attack. Ooh, bit of a sloppy play, the ball. Referee lets it go. Loto. Standing in the tackle, Loto. Trying to get a quick one there. So kicking into the wind. It's going to drop on the 40-meter line. Here goes Louis. So up over halfway on the first carry. Oh! There's a nice strong run there from Morris Ponga, met by some nice strong defense also. Lokotui. Langa hits out. I almost feel like Akarana's going left just to come back to the right sometimes, don't you?
Getting set at the point on the left to attack down that right edge.
Well, it's definitely a danger side for them with Pickering down there. Louis tries to find her with the pass. Great defense there from Rua again.
Yep, that was one of those defensive reads that Lisa knows how to do.
You want her on both sides of the field, don't you? You want to just put her in a cloning machine and just have 2 of them out there.
Out the back.
So some strong defense here, stifling the attack for Akarana. So we have a little timeout. The old magic spray. Looks like a possible broken finger there. God, I love rugby league, don't you?
Strap it up and, carry on.
So County's off and running. Strong run from Rua. She got the ball back on defense. Now she's getting it done on offense. Up over halfway now. Yet to see any substitutions on in this one. Is this the fresh legs coming on now for Counties? Solivi. Solovia at dummy half. Brings it down this right channel. Gray. Still Gray. So 25 out in the center of the park. Lotto out the back. Will we see a little grubber? There it is. It's an awkward one. Great pick up there from Takitimu Cook.
It's good to see Counties get to the back end of a set. It's probably what they need to start doing, is focusing on just getting to the back end of the set, getting in a good defensive set.
Well, in doing so, they've put Akarana, put the ball back in their court now. They're under a little bit of pressure coming out of their own end. They'll be hoping to get to their kick. They do have the wind at their back, so they want to make the most of this first half before they have to swap ends. Oh, not ideal on the last. Tudua Quedley. On the last tackle now. They find the mark this time with the pass. Sekene kicks deep. Oh! That's the way you bring the ball back.
Seen her do that time and time again this season for Otara.
Straight into Alicia Taylor. Alicia Taylor off the bench and into Disneyland. Big elbow to the head. Haere mai. Salovi goes short side. Lesoa, so dangerous last week against Wellington. She's a real weapon with the ball. Gray. So last tackle. Can Counties get on the scoreboard? Can they keep building pressure? It's a nice little kick. Louis got no choice but to take it. Oh, great little right foot step there. Straightens up, splits the defense. And she finds her way out of goal. You feel like a little momentum shift has happened here?
Yeah, slightly. I feel like Counties have definitely brought themselves back into the game, but you know, those are clutch plays like Louis getting out of that in goal area. You know, Counties needed to sort of put more pressure on and keep her in there, get that goal line drop out, get into some good ball. They haven't really had any opportunities in that good ball area yet, Counties.
Well, that's a great point you make. It's not a goal line dropout because they didn't keep Louis in there. Now Akarana have the penalty. Look at this one.
Look at this return.
Boom.
Boom.
What a run. Built like a jockey, runs like a horse. See you later. So here come Akarana. Oh! So Pickering puts it down. So just when you thought the pressure was getting let off, Counties with a real chance now.
Yeah, it'd be good to see what they can do in some good ball area.
Well, that was one of the key features of their game last week. Every time they had a scrum, they had a great play to put on in that Wellington game. They make line breaks, even a couple of tries scored off their scrum. So we'll see what they have this time.
Brought a couple of their bench players on now. Hopefully they'll bring some energy.
So Salovi still there, the number 9.
They brought on Carlene Lesoa and Shanice Pehima.
And here's Lesoa now. I said she was strong with the ball. And there she is proving that. Salovi out of dummy half. Big opportunity here. There's a little gap opening up on her left shoulder. If there was someone pushing through. Loto, Gray, looking for something. They've got the defense scrambling now. Akarana doing everything they can just to slow the ruck down a little bit. Loto, they've tried up the middle. Now they try go round with a little grubber. It's ricocheted, it's ugly. It's cleaned up by Tudua Quedley.
Probably not how they wanted to end their set. They get a good strong set of defense here. Do themselves a lot of favors.
Nice little goose step there from Takitimu Cook. Counties Looking like they've found a little bit more sting in their defense. Amosa Tiro going to the line of support. Taylor. Langahitel goes right on the last tackle again. Another pass going to ground. Just a real interruption to the flow and rhythm that they had going in that set.
Yeah, that'll be an area that they'll want to tidy up. That's, you know, Counties are obviously putting pressure from that on the 5th and final. And the ball's unable to find Tutua Quidley's hands on 2 occasions now, putting pressure to then get a kick down.
So Rua.
Frisia Pukai off the bench. She'll bring some energy into this county side.
Such a strong bench, eh?
Very strong bench.
So Rua on tackle 2. She's been very busy in this game so far. Tuluono. So another substitution for Akarana. Looks like Albert Jones is on in the 21 shirt. So no kick for the touchline as Pakaya punches one in. Stowers. Here's a super stub. Stowers plays it back to Loto. Lesoa. Lesoa picking out her target, going straight at the half there. Turua Quidley holding on. She's got her arms around the ball. Stowers goes left. There's a little bit of space here. If only millimeters. Curtis. She's stopped in the corner. Rua's at dummy half. Surely not. Oh, wow.
Oh, I think the refs.
Oh, I thought she had it. Trying to put the big go-go gadget arm around the corner.
Yeah, it looked like she slam dunked it. Oh, on her foot.
On the foot. Is that play on?
My goodness.
Oh, millimeter stuff. You talk about little moments. So the Louis running out of goal, not forcing the dropout. That's a little moment. Rua now. Oh, should have been a try. Could have been a try. Puts it down on the toes.
Foot in the right place at the right time.
Oh,
wow.
She slammed it down too. She can't believe it. Yeah, what's the ruling on that if it's put down on the foot? So I assume it's lost control, 20-meter tap. So not waiting around, Leisha Taylor gets us back underway. Pickering. The 28-minute mark. 8 points to 0. Akarana, they've been down in their half for some time now. Counties unable to convert any of this territory into points on the scoreboard. There's a strong run from Amosa Tiro. You mentioned her before kickoff to keep an eye on her. She's been strong throughout. Albert Jones biting off some big contact meters and finding her front. This left edge, right edge for Counties. They're all over the place getting back.
Oh, goodness me. Could have been a missed opportunity. I think the hands option could have been the one to go in that instance. There was not really any Papakura, Counties, sorry, my bad.
Take your jersey off, what are you doing?
I was looking at one of my Papakura players. There was not any Counties players on this right edge defending, but Counties have got away with this one 100%.
Yeah, well, the defense wasn't set. I feel like the attack wasn't set either, so they opt for the little kick over the top, which goes dead. as we approach the half an hour mark. Of course, just 35 minutes for the women's games. Curtis driven back. It's a real neck and neck contest, isn't it?
It is. I've obviously watched a lot of Kaya Tide this season, and her defensive efforts are massive. Maybe not always putting on big hits, but her tackle technique, outstanding.
Great D there from Akarana. Just as it looks like Curtis might have been scooting around. Great defense from that right edge of Akarana.
Yeah, you can see the desperation and the effort too. They're all scrambling hard to get across. No one's given up on the chase.
So not much in this. Akarana with 2 early tries to give them the 8-point lead. But aside from that, a very neck and neck contest. Amosa Tiro. It's funny you mentioned the tackle tech of the middles. It's not something, playing centre myself, it's not something I really keep an eye out for.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you're a big, when you're a little body in the middle of a big forward pack, it comes down to technique, because there's no way that your size is going to give you any help.
Oh no, it's physics, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't learn it in science class, you learn it very quickly on the rugby league field. So Lokotui. Akarana looking to go 3 scores up. Right they go. A nice little play out the back. This time the pass connects. Pickering. Watch for that pass back inside. They've had some joy with that already. So Pickering at dummy half. They go left. Tudor Quidley shovels it on. There's another one. Nice wide pass. Lokotui looking for a winger. She's put into touch earlier in the game. This time she keeps it in. Offloads. Akarana. Oh, little grubber from Taylor. Just about cleaned up from Counties. Gotta love that from Alicia Taylor. Backing herself.
I love that too. Gotta back yourself. Sometimes people get so caught up in what they think they should be doing instead of just playing what's in front of them. In that instance, she took the kick, the right option too. Unlucky not to score on that occasion.
That's it, pure rugby league instinct. So 3 minutes left. Could it be an Akarana try that takes us to half time? Oh, there's an offload. The defense still getting back. Lokotui. She's dragged back 8 meters out from the Counties line. Short ball. Amosa Tiro. Fa'ai. No. It's Tudor Quidley. Here they go. Pickering. Short ball. Right around. Oh, has she got it? Touchy's got his flag down.
Try.
So whistle's gone. Kevin Arken gives the try. 3 tries to 0. Takes our score to 12 points to 0. Yet to see a conversion. 33 minutes gone.
Yeah, they found joy again down their right edge. Beautiful ball here from Tudor Quidley. Out to Shania Louis. Tip on here from Pickering. And of course, the finish there in the corner. Beautiful try there for Akarana. Takes them 3 tries ahead.
So Taki Timu Cook, the try scorer. Looking to add the extras. It's a tough one from out wide. The referee just blowing his nose there in the back. So kickers away to the left. Score remains 12 points to 0. 45 seconds approximately left in this one. But that may take us to half time. What hasn't gone right for Counties in this first half?
Yeah, they just haven't been able to execute. You know, they're definitely not shy of good players.
Oh, they're still here. I thought they were gone for a second.
Yeah, definitely not shy of, you know, the talent amongst the side. Just execution hasn't quite been there for them.
It looked like just a quick little crisis meeting under the post. So half-time, siren sounds, referee blows for half-time. Just 2 converted tries in it. The Falcons leading the Stingrays 12 points to 0. We'll be back with some half-time highlights. Welcome back to Massey Park, Papakura. No place in the world you would rather be. It's the Falcons leading the Stingrays, 12 points to 0. Some highlights from the first half, Crystal.
Yeah, Sakini just going across the field. Beautiful ball to Tutua Quigley, who gets it off the back to Shania Lui. Paris Pickering, who's been an outstanding player all season at Richmond, gets them in for the first points of the game. Just see the way that the players are taking the ball to the line, engaging the defense, and then finishing off with power and Paris Pickering for Akarana's first points for today's game. And we see here Sakini taking it to the line again, ricochets off the feet, some second phase play here, gets it out to the exact same edge, the same people finishing on this edge. Paris Pickering, beautiful try, tip back on the inside to Shania Lui to get the second try for Akarana. But it's been a bit of deja vu with these players, Ants, with the likes of the edge with where we have here Shania Lui, Paris Pickering, And then obviously we've got Takitimu Cook out on that wing, who's been finishing. In this instance, it was Shania Louis, but it's that same edge every single time we see here again. Going to the right edge, Tutua Quigley into the line, Shania Louis out to Pickering, and then the same finisher in Takitimu Cook. It's just been something that, you know, counties haven't been able to defend time and time again. That's going to be something they're going to have to fix up heading into the second half.
Well, the powerful Paris Pickering. Try say that 5 times as fast as you can.
No, thanks.
Well, they're going to have to try and fix something. The Stingrays, 12 points to nil. They trail. We'll be back shortly with the second half. So here we go. Time for the second half. It's been a back and forth contest, although the Falcons up on the scoreboard. 3 unconverted tries, 12 points to nil. They lead. If you're in that huddle right now, what is Lewis Papali'i saying to his county side?
Oh, I'm not sure what he's saying. If I was in there, I'd sort of be saying that, you know, defensively, bit more effort areas, a bit more line speed to put them under a bit more pressure. And in times and moments in the game, they did that. They put pressure on the halves and forced errors. But, you know, they also need to get a bit more execution, start executing a bit better. They definitely have the talent across the team to do so. It's just that it seems like a little bit of lack in connection amongst, you know, the players amongst counties. But I definitely still think counties, you know, can come back in this game. It's been brilliant to watch, you know, the likes of the Akarana side who have been dominating, especially down that right edge. But I still think, you know, counties can come back into the game and make this an interesting matchup for the second half.
Well, you mentioned that right edge of Akarana. What is it that they are seeing on that county's left edge that's making them keep picking that out?
I don't know if they're seeing anything, but I think because they, you know, they've scored down there one time, they go down there again, they have more success. And I guess the more something works, the more you want to repeat it, right? So that's probably what they've been doing, is that they've got success somewhere and they continue to want to get that success. So they're going down that same edge, and you know, they've found 3 tries down that edge. But I'd say that Lewis would also been saying to the defence on his left side, you know, to sort of put a bit more pressure on. We've seen it's not that we don't have good defenders there, because like we've been speaking about with Lisa's reading, it's just, you know, a couple of instances Akarana have scored off the back of second phase play and caught players unawares.
Well, that's the right edge of Akaranga that's been getting it done. Lokotui and Morris Ponga, though, out on the left edge. They've been close a couple of times. County's getting there to stop them, but every time they go to that left edge and they come back, that run from Sekene, when she's dropping runners underneath and she's just given so much time and space to run across field, it just looks so dangerous. So we'll see what Counties can come up with to get themselves back in this. They seem to be running on their own clock. So referee blows his whistle. The ball is kicked. Here we go. Counties in possession to start off this second half. That's the way you get it done. First carry. Doesn't look like there was any half-time substitutions for Counties. So an appeal there for a high shot. Referee agrees eventually. So Alicia Taylor getting up a little slow after that one. So we have a look on the replay. Oh! Ouchies.
Yeah, that would be a nasty one.
So at the top of the head there, straight into the cheekbone. Who needs cheek fillers?
Come play rugby league, get some free ones. I've had a few of those.
Oh, that's got to hurt. So Alicia Taylor, mouth guard back in. Oh, they breed him tough over on the shore, don't they? So there she is at marker. The show goes on. Lasoa. A strong run from her. Marker's slow to get set. Stowers. Got to keep your eye on her when she's at dummy half. So giving the markers a little assistance there with a push. Sharky Stowers sends it right. Lotto. Great. Oh, great defense. Lords Tuiala stopped in her tracks there by Lokotui shooting up. So fifth tackle. There's some space out on this left edge for Counties. Ball goes back to Mrs. Nobody. Oh, wow. So even though it was the Falcons that jumped on the ball, referee calls a handover. I don't think if he realised it was already handed over, but here we go. Tudor Quedley gets us underway from dummy half, linking up with, I think there's Paris Pickering under that. No, it's not. So on tackle 2. Counties with the wind at their backs for this one. What have Akarana got here in yardage? So Lunga hits out. Here we go, getting a little bit wider off the ruck now.
Yep, that was definitely a forward pass.
Just caught that right edge a little unawares. Looked like they weren't ready for the ball.
Still managed to, you know, to roll up the field, Akarana, but yep, that pass was definitely forward.
Yeah, it looked like the timing was off a little bit there with a tie. So Curtis will feed it. Loto off the back of the scrum. Ball with Gray. Now Tuiala. Still going. Stowers. Loto. So in the middle of the field, they send it left. Runners coming back on the inside there. Pihima. Loto. She's had her hands on everything so far this set. So no joy down the right edge. Stowers looks like she may persist down there. That's the way they go. Gray. Short ball. There's a nice line. So looking for a little bit of space now between themselves and the defense. They pass deep out the back. Here we go. Nice wrapping play. Curtis. Curtis still. Draw and pass. Rua gets it done. Counties finally getting something on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's the execution Counties will be looking for. Come off the back of some good runs from their bench players that have come on. Frisia Pokaia and Willisor was on. Some good runs from herself. But here you see them go all the way to one edge. Beautiful break here from Lords Tuiala. Stepping off the right, all the way back. And then this is where they found their joy, just shifted from the right edge all the way across to the left. Taylor Curtis getting on the outside of her defender. A beautiful draw and pass to Lisa Rua to score County's first points for the day.
A lovely little in and out move there from Curtis. A little bit of redemption for the left edge.
Yeah.
They definitely owed him one, or owed him three. So Frisia Pokaia, she's going to have a go at picking this one. So right to left wind. Oh, just about.
Beautiful hook on it.
Great hook on it. Beautiful accuracy. The power just a little off.
Yeah,
Look at this.
short.
Oh, a little hesitation there. Getting the best of Pickering. So they're going to want more of the same Counties. Down by 8. 12 points to 4. I'll tell you what, these 35-minute halves just fly by, don't they?
Sure do. They do from in the commentary box. I don't know about on, on the field, though.
Yeah, it seems a bit longer when you're down there in the washing machine.
Yeah.
So this is looking like the Counties of old. This looks like the Counties we've seen for the last couple of weeks. Loto punching in behind the ruck. Looking for support. Is anybody there? Stowers is there at dummy half. The Akarana defense. They're barely getting back on side, let alone getting up to put any pressure on this County side. They had to try down the left. This time they go right. Thinking about the offload, deciding to keep hold. Stowers at dummy half. It was a nice little right to left play that they scored off last time. Could we see another one here? It's off the boot. Some enterprising rugby league here from Counties. Asking some good questions. Taki Timu Cook with some good answers.
Yeah, Shanice Pehema with that kick. Great take from Akarana here. See what they do to get out of their red zone.
Well, Morris, Ponga, Louis, Pickering, they're all there. The outside backs getting involved. Trying to take some pressure off their middle. Trying to save their middle for the defensive work that they've got to do against this county side. There's a strong run from Falkafa, playing it on halfway. Tutua Quidley.
Oh,
come off the side of the cricket bat that time. Out on the full.
Yeah, she wouldn't be happy with that kick, but she should be happy with what she's been able to do in this game as a half. Really testing the defensive line of Counties with what she does. Takes the ball right in, engages defenders. She's good at that.
Oh, ball ripped out, so there's going to be a penalty. So Lisa Rua with one try already. Tap and go. She's really had her team on her back today. Oh, no. Oh, wow, she's kept hold. Great skill there from Pakaya.
That is skill.
Loto Lesoa. Very, very dangerous close to the line. Stowers, she's only looking one way. That's the way she goes. Gray off the right foot, straightens. Back in towards the traffic.
Side.
But the Akarana defense is offside. So a try here for Counties could really blow this game open. So here's Purcell. No, it's not. Lotto. Little show and go there. Where do Counties go from this part of the field? There's a nice run. Oh, just about. Kanetra Nathan, is it? Who was it there with that run?
Again. I think it was Fraser Pakaya.
Oh, Pakaya, sorry. There's a strong run. Oh, get out of my way. Pihima, give me the ball.
Yep, that's what she does best. Extremely talented young player. Another one I reckon will be in the NRLW ASAP, hopefully for the Warriors. This is what she can do. Always a threat with the ball in hand. Guaranteed to be drawing in 3, 4, 5 defenders each time, and they still struggle to put it to ground.
Yeah, love to see her in a Warriors jersey. What are they going to call the ladies' WAS team? If you already have the WAS, what do you call them?
Everyone said the Wahines.
The Wahine WAS. The Wawas. What about the Wawas? Might have to put that one to a vote.
Yeah.
So down by 4. If Pakaya can kick this, they're going to be down by 2. Which means the next time you come down here, a penalty goal could be enough to tie the game. So it's a crucial kick. She wasn't far off with the last one. And that was further out wide, so no pressure. I'm going to stop talking now. Bloody commentator. Score remains 8 points to 12 as we approach the 50-minute mark in this one. How do you stop that?
You can't.
Well, I'll tell you what, if counties are looking for ideas in attack when they get down there again.
Yeah, just give her the ball.
Give her the ball, get out of the way. Shanice P. Hima. So it's a nice kickoff, almost finding space, but caught well. You saw it.
Every time she touches the ball, she's makes yards like that.
She's a great asset to her side.
Been
So is
impressed
this
with
lady.
I've been impressed with the work rate of Roto today. She's been involved in everything defensively, on attack.
Well, she played some big minutes last week. I can imagine if she's good to go, they'll be leaving her out here for all of this game. Here she is again. This time linking up with her support runners. Pokaya. Stowers. Stowers running. Outside there from Markov. Some good defense. On the last tackle, Gray puts it up. Oh, great kick pressure. They say the kick is only as good as the chase. It was an average kick, but an awesome chase. So here they go now. For the momentum, Taumalolo.
She is.
What a try.
Straight off the bench under the sticks. Look at that.
Well, she couldn't have scored it in a better location because it's 12 points apiece. And this next conversion could give Counties a lead for the first time in the game. There's another look at that kick.
Yeah, like you said, didn't look like a very good kick, but the chase was great. And the result for Counties was great as well, with the error of an Akarana player. And here, straight off the bench, Ana Tamalolo. Just too powerful. She's been doing this all season for her club side as well. She's an absolute wrecking ball.
Great reaction to the loose ball there from the Counties side. Oh, and a change of kicker. Danny Nicole Gray to take this one. Of course you want to take the easy ones. You didn't want those ones out wide, did you? No, here she is from in front to kick her team into the lead. Lovely. Flags go up. Counties in front. Akarana, they got off to a fast and furious start in this one. And now Counties have pulled it back. 14 points to 12. Not too different to the men's game we saw earlier. Of course, Counties getting out to an 18-0 lead before Akarana pulled it all the way back to 32 points to 18. They took the lead and then gave up that. So Counties beating them 34-32 in the end. An absolute classic here at Massey Park. And I imagine we could be in for a tight finish here. So play restarts. Oof. Tell you what, that wind's just making everything that little bit more awkward when it goes up in the air. So Counties now with Taumalolo back on the field. Oh, that look a little bit high.
Yes.
What are counties doing now that seem to work so well? Because Akarana just can't seem to get back in this.
I think they're running with a bit more intent, fighting a bit more on the play the ball. It's getting them good momentum. Players are putting their hand up, making themselves available.
Do you think they looked a bit casual coming out in the first half?
Yeah, that just didn't look, the urgency didn't seem to be there. The energy didn't seem to be there, but the energy's there right now. It definitely shows, you know, if the shift in energy can lift the whole team, bring them into the game.
Well, there's nothing like falling behind by 3 tries to lift the urgency. So they're definitely up for this. Akarana now trailing. Can they get a lift in urgency? Here come the outside backs, as they have done all game. Takitimu Cook.
Oh, another head clash.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 teammates clashed heads here. I think it's Anatamalolo and Loto.
Tamalolo looked like got a whack straight in the middle of the head there.
Yeah, she'll be a massive loss for them if she goes off.
Well, she's been a massive lift since she's come on. When you look at this county side, is there anybody missing that should be there?
That wasn't selected or not playing?
Or both?
Well, obviously Maitua is injured now, which she's a massive loss for them. But she's sustained a knee injury, so she's massive. And like you said, obviously Sam Curtis is out, so they do have some, you know, some players that aren't there that could most certainly be there, but due to injury. But to be honest, there's so many talented players right across the Auckland region. The fact that, you know, you can field counties, Akarana and Vulcans from the Auckland competition is massive, and I still reckon they could include another Auckland team that would be as competitive as well. Got players like this, Ana Tamalolo just storming over to score under the sticks. And now, unfortunately, we see her down injured.
Well, we saw this Akarana team take down the Auckland Vulcans 30-24 in week 1. I think there's a little shift in power from the Vulcans now. They've been so strong last couple of years.
Yeah, but there was also a shift in the rules. So, you know, last year we could select to play Vulcans, whereas this year, if you're selected for counties or Akarana, you can't opt to go and play for Vulcans, whereas that wasn't the case last year. So when we all went to Vulcans last year, that was a choice made by us. They've kind of shifted back the Vulcans to being a development side, so to speak, which they're definitely not, because they have some talent in there.
Oh, okay, that's a good explanation, because I think a lot of people at home will be wondering why, you know, a lot of players have shifted teams and stuff. So what you're saying is the region that your club team falls into, that's the region that you play for?
Yeah, they have the first preference of selection. So if you're selected for counties but you wanted to play for Vulcans, you can't just do that.
Okay.
You only can move to Vulcans if you're not selected for a provincial side in your region.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. This is not very good scenes for the county side. Seeing Ana Tamalolo have to leave the field with an injury.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too serious there for Ana.
I reckon it must be pretty serious for her to go off. She's a pretty tough lady. What is it, maybe a nose or cheekbone? Another talent too, who I'll mention, is Shante. I think she's 18th man today, but from, you know, what I've seen her do for Otara in the halves, she's definitely a talent that's going to be someone to watch out for. She's got a brilliant kicking game, really skillful. So she'll be someone as well that I'd say should be making her way into the side, and look forward to seeing her get some game time soon, hopefully.
What's her background? Is she from rugby
She's
union?
a rugby player, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen her play some games for Otara this year. Yeah, she is a special talent.
Yeah, definitely. So I just seen her sitting on the bench. She must be 18th man. But yeah, when her time comes for counties, she's definitely going to bring some, you know, some skill to this already developed side.
So a little break in play, perhaps well needed by some of these middles.
Yeah. Bit of a breather.
So it's some fresher bodies that get things going here. So Akarana, I think that's tackle 4 perhaps. I did lose count during that timeout, but we'll see what the referee says. It's Faukawha. We'll play it back to Langa Hitau. So I believe this is tackle 4. There's an offload. Sekine, she'll kick it now. So Counties back into possession. They've got a 2-point lead over Akarana. And they're looking to get things back down the other end of the field. Do some strong running there. Graze at dummy half. There's a penalty. So Akarana trying to slow things down just a little too much.
Yeah, as you would when you know, they've been getting some good momentum and good go for Counties, and it was probably a message that would have come out from Charlotte to slow the ruck down, slow the play the ball down, but you know, the ref's not allowing that right now.
So Pihima kicks the touch. Tuluono from a tap restart. She'll play back to Stowers. Stowers always so helpful to the markers, eh? It's always giving them that little extra shove of encouragement to get off.
Yeah, definitely a new position for her, playing at hooker. Ball distribution not too bad, I must say.
I've seen her play there for Papakura this year, done a fantastic job. Picking up a nice big cut on her head too in that game. But here they go now. Counties, dangerous again. Pihima. Oh, just about getting it down. I told you if they wanted to score more points, they could look no further than her. There it is. Counties push their 2-point lead out to a 6-pointer. So not too sure who it was under there that scored.
That try?
Was it Stowers?
Yeah, it was Crystal. Yeah, Sharky Stowers. Some good ball movement here from Counties, and I thought it was a sure thing that Shanice Pihima was over here, but good scrambled defense from Akarana there to hold her up. Sharky Stowers sees the space in behind where Shanice just moved from. Gets Counties lead a little bit further ahead.
Yeah, it was smart stuff there from Stowers, because when Pihima stood up to play the ball, she had 1 or 2 bodies trapped underneath her. So as they got to their feet before they could turn back around, Stowers was there. So time ticking away in this one. 6 points the lead. This is a crucial kick to put them up by 2 scores. Gray falls victim to a strong win, pushing that one out to the left. 18 points to 12, score remains. There it is there. Tactical wizardry, nice and low. So 10 minutes, keep going, the call from the sideline. Just 1 try in it. Could Counties hold on to this lead? Will there be another plot twist? So it's a high bounce. Brought back here from Nathan. It's a tidy play the ball. Counties on tackle 2. to Solovi. So Stow is still in that dummy half. Where's Solovi playing?
Must be a middle now that Tamalolo's off.
Well, here she is again, tipping on to Nathan, second carry in the set. Pihima. She's been an absolute terror for Akarana in the second half. Stowers passing very, very deep off the ruck to Gray, who finds a bit of green grass. Bouncing inside the 10. It's picked up by Shania Louie off the right foot. She's looking for some space, but it's a real wall of red and black.
Yeah, these are the moments where you need your back five to come in and give some energy, get some yardage after the middles have just been defending back to back.
So 10 minutes left. What's important now for Counties to ice this game?
Just to keep to what's been working for them. Don't slack off defensively. They're going to have to continue to show efforts like this. And Akarana, they're not down and out. I still believe they can bring themselves back into this game if they also return to what was working for them at the beginning of the game. That lateral game that they were running was working for them, getting out to their edge.
Well, both teams getting to their kick. That one, however, is charged down. Play on is the call. The whistle is gone. I'm going to see what Mr. Arkin says here. Looks like a penalty. Taken off the ball, perhaps.
Yeah, I think Solovi went to tackle Shania Louie and she didn't have the ball here.
I don't know who tackled who there. So Alicia Taylor off the back of the penalty, punching one up. So standing in the tackle will be interesting to see if Taumalolo comes back on the field after picking up an injury from the head clash. There's another penalty. So perhaps this could be the downfall of Counties. 2 penalties now in the middle of an arm wrestle.
Yeah, last thing we want to do is have lapses in discipline at such an important time of the game.
So the decision to tap and go, testament to the wind that Akarana are running into. So let's see if they can get back to what was working in the first half. They had a lot of joy down that right edge. As Sekine looks to set one up down the left. Now back towards the post.
Can't go past the defensive
Purcell.
efforts of Kanetra Nathan and Shaki Stowers.
Pickering. Rua again, strong defense. It's been a real theme for her throughout this game. Turua Quedley, Grubbers. Oh, it's an awkward one. Straight into the front row middles. Was always going to be a tough pickup. And now Akarana with 7 minutes left in this game.
That's the result they want. A beautiful kick here. The bounce of that was looking so awkward. And it was indeed too hard to pick up on that bounce, on that roll.
It's almost like she just wanted her to knock it on. Like, there you go, pick that up. Wasn't even looking for a try or a dropout. Just here, pick that up. Good luck. So here they go, off the scrum. Pickering puts up the big right-hand fin. Loto's there over the top, as is Tuiala. Tuiala tucks back in behind the defensive line, like all good fullbacks. Ranga hits out Sekine. Nice low tackle there. Sekine, short ball. So it's Monica Va'ai in the 19 jersey. They may pass to her as they look to get back towards the post. Counties on their line, defending their lead. 5th tackle. Tutua Quedley, long ball, wide open. Get low. Oh, wow.
What a beautiful long ball there from Tutua Quedley.
So Takitimu Cook, the try scorer.
See this beautiful ball movement here from Va'ai out to Tutua Quedley with a long ball cutout pass all the way to Takitimu Cook for another try. Same edge as well, but greatly played there by Akarana.
And I'll tell you what, from that position, if you're Rua out on the wing, she's been flying up and jamming her centre all game. She wouldn't have even thought about the pass over the top, would she?
Yeah.
That was a great ball from Tutua Quedley. So just 2 points in it. So Morris Ponga to have a go at the kicking. Oh, so kick goes to the right. It's always going to be a tall order kicking from the sideline. So 2 points of difference. Here's another look at that pass.
Yeah, it was a floater pass too. It wasn't like it was a hard spiral. Those aren't easy to pass on the go. Or skill from Tutua Quedley.
Well, I'll tell you what, in game one, it was the kicking that was the difference also. James Dowie, 100% off the boot.
Yeah, you want to be going up in sixes, not fours.
So County's walking to the kickoff. 4 minutes left in this one. If you're Akarana and you need to get down the other end, do you play the patient game? Do you take your hit-ups, get to your kick, or do you look to go wide? And
I'm more of a patience and safety kind of player myself. But what do I know?
that clock's always going to make you nervous, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, there may not be a visible game clock down there for the players. Got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm that player that's asking the ref, how long, ref? How long?
So Akarana, they're looking for a way to get a bit of momentum. Here's a way to do it. Alicia Taylor offloading. Oh, crucial that they held on to that. So on tackle 5, they're into the county's end. So here they go again. It is the 5th. Taylor, oh, it's been touched. Said restart. Oh, it's County's worst nightmare. Akarana with a fresh set of 6. Everybody's saying, just calm down, calm down. Just take it in. Let's find our composure here. Sekene on tackle 2. She'll play it. Langahitau to Taylor. She's had 4 carries in the last 30 seconds.
She's been impressive this game, I have to say. Go Leash.
Now they go left. Defense is up. There's a little overlap, but it's snuffed out quickly. Back inside. They change their minds. There's bodies on the ground. Langahitau might go herself here. They've left a wide open space. Louis gets low. Oh, a look of dejection on the County's faces tells you that that is a try. Akarana are in. And with 90 seconds left, they take the lead.
So you got to play to the final hooter. Brilliantly played from Akarana. The second phase play, the support. Got to give the credit there to Alicia Taylor, who just got stuck in, got involved, took those hard carries, got the offloads. And they take the lead, Akarana.
Yeah, great stuff here from Taylor. Look at this. You talk about moments in the game. Oh, millimeters. That was almost an intercept from Gray. Would have been a completely different story. Counties would have had the ball winding down the clock instead. Look at that. Taylor again with another carry. She's been the spirit animal of this Akarana team, absolutely.
She has. She's taken a couple of knocks too during the game.
Yeah, nasty head clash. She just put her mouth guard back in and carried on. And Louis, you know what? They absolutely deserve this one, don't they?
Oh, they've never given up. They've continued to compete right to obviously these last 9 seconds where they've turned this game over and potentially taking the win here.
So Takitimu Cook, she's back in the driver's seat for the goal kicking. Oh, wow.
What a kick.
That is the exclamation mark on this performance here from Akarana. Throw the tee in the air, finger to the sky. Look at the smile, that tells you everything. What a game. This has been pure entertainment from start to finish.
Followed in theme from the first game, like you said. Pretty much.
Well, someone wake up the match official. They might have dozed off here. There might be a little bit of time left on the clock from the injury that we had to Anata Malolo. There goes the hooter. Whistle goes. Party time for Akarana. 22 points to 18.
What a brilliant game to watch.
So an absolute contest. Look at that. Someone's thrown their Crocs in celebration in the background. So all smiles there from Akarana. Got to be frustrated if you're counties, aren't you?
Yeah, they would, but no doubt be feeling quite defeated after that loss.
Well, they were down 12-0 at half-time, and they came storming back to take the lead in the second half. This was their first of their tries.
Yeah, this was just beautiful drawn pass here from Curtis to Rua. This was opening tries for counties, and then off a penalty tap, Shanice Pihima, just all power, fending it off Tutua Quidley in the process with a right hand fend to get county's second try in the second half. Then we've seen here, wasn't the best kick, but all the chasers show the urgency. Lukatui unable to bring that kick in, and then as a result, we see here Ana Tamalolo come off the bench and power straight over the try line up with the sticks. County seem to be finding a lot of success in the second half, seeing more good ball movement here. Pihima nearly gets over here, not quite, doesn't quite reach the white line. Crystal Stowers at dummy half, straight over, straight into the area where Pihima had just played the ball. And here, clutch play here with a beautiful pass from Tutua Quidley right over the top to score another try out on their right edge, where they've been scoring tries all day. Caitlin Takitimu Cook with her second of the day. And then here, we see Alicia Taylor get a ball away, which touches back to one here. Didn't look like there was much going on. She's wiped out there from Lasua. They take the short side play, and then Shania Louis, who's been having a blind of a game, seals the deal for Akarana to take the win in this game.
Yeah, special performance there. Ana Tamalolo icing her face in the background. You have to say, when she got injured and had to go off, that was really a turning point for counties.
Yeah, it was a moment in the game, definitely.
So there it is, a look at the table.
For the men's.
That's earlier from today, of course, the men's, as I mentioned, counties getting the win. They're undefeated still. And this is what the women's table looks like. Akarana, 3 out of 3 by the skin of their teeth. They get it done against Counties, who now sit second on the table. Of course, some more games coming up tomorrow as we see the Vulcans, Canterbury, Wellington and Auckland and Canterbury to play their game for round 3. Wellington and Waikato. Wellington winners over Waikato 24-18 earlier today. So scenes of the warm down there. Counties, of course, will have to get back on their bikes next week for round 4. Akarana, not as much warming down going on.
It's time to celebrate.
A little bit of corridor down there on the sideline. So Kaya Atai is somewhere down there. We'll see if we can grab her for an interview.
Well, Kaya, how pleasing is that to come out on top between the 2 unbeaten teams?
Yep, really good to get the first W. It was hard. We went trailing in the second half, but then we came back in that last 2 minutes, which was good.
Great start though, 3 unanswered try, went into the break 12-0 up. So yeah, what happened? Because the half-time didn't help you.
Yeah, kind of same like our club final, but yeah, we just need to keep the same intensity the whole game, not just come out in the first half, but really happy with that first half because our last 2 games we kind of dropped up in our first half and came back to second, so lots to work on.
Yeah, and then as you say, you mounted a great comeback at the end there and just got yourselves over the line.
Yeah, we were on D for most of that second half, but we just had to stay in the grind for the whole second half, and then we got a couple penalties our way and able to score off it in the last 2 minutes, which was good.
And a game against Waikato next weekend, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. We've still got lots to improve on, and not counting counties or any of the other teams out, we can still come up against anyone in the final, hopefully.
Exactly, and first place, is that, I mean, obviously that's what you want to do. Is that what the team's, the goal of the team?
Yeah, I think all the teams playing in the comp will be wanting to come first place. That's what the comp's about, but yeah, that's obviously a goal of ours, but still a long way to go.
Awesome, well done today.
All right, thank you.
World-class journalism there from our team on the ground. Our main man, Fred, of course, Akarana Falcons taking on Waikato in week 4. That's going to be a big game. Those girls, especially that Tani Wharo contingent there for Waikato, they can play some footy, so don't miss that one. That's next Sunday at 2 o'clock. So Fraser Bakaya, she's also down there somewhere. We'll send it down for an interview.
Me.
Well, Fraser, top 2 teams in the competition go together. Tough game?
Yeah, that was a tough game out there, man. The first half we kind of slipped away from our structure, but come second half we tidied it up, went for our middles because we know we have really strong middles. Yeah, just unlucky on that. We fell short, but yeah, we always knew it was going to be a hard game. So.
Yeah, well, we said at half time because, boy, you came out in the second half, all the momentum.
Yeah. We talked at half time just saying go back to structure, play what we know, how we know how to play, and yeah, it was quite unfortunate that we just fell short. So. Because
you also had a lot of possession, a lot of territory right on their line, but just, especially in the first half, just couldn't get over it.
Yeah, well, we were on back-to-back defence. We made it hard for ourselves, and yeah, come second half, we fixed those up, but yeah, we just couldn't get over it. I guess it really does come down to our kicking from our 2 points, and we missed quite a few. So.
And next week up against the Canterbury Bulls, trip to Christchurch. Looking forward to that.
Yes, actually, we're looking forward to the game, but quite a lot of us don't like travelling. But it is what it is. We're grateful. We're super grateful that we get the opportunity. So yeah.
Well done today, and tough luck.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So sick of travelling, Fraser Pakaya, life in the fast lane. What that must be like, eh?
It's probably mum talk, having to travel away from the babies and things like that, but well spoken by both captains.
I'm sure you don't miss the travel this year.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
So week 4 will take counties down to Canterbury, home of the Bulls. They're going to be down there at 12 p.m. next Saturday. And then tomorrow, live on Sky, do not miss it. Bay of Plenty Lakers taking on Otago Whalers. And at 12:30, Auckland Vulcans taking on the Canterbury Bulls. And then at 2:30 on Sunday, action-packed full of rugby league, Auckland Vulcans taking on Waikato. That's also live here on Sky. Don't miss it. So, all smiles. Thank you for joining us here at Massey Park, Papakura. Falcons 22, Stingrays 18. Thank you for joining us. Go Manly. Go Roosters.
Go the Roosters.